some have tried to even talked about you being in the Democratic leadership, and of course then they immediately mentioned Nancy Pelosi. And try to say, San Francisco Democrats will be put in charge.
She's the only Democrat up there, isn't she?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that as much since Dennis Hastert.
Dennis Hastert's troubles took the heat off of that. Yeah, they don't like the comparison now. And you've talked about yourself as bringing a more moderate voice to the Democratic leadership.
Well, she picked me for that role so that I would represent in the Leadership Council of the Democratic Party the center to the right. Mm-hmm. If she wanted to pick someone else who was center to left or liberal, she could have picked lots of people. Uh-huh. She simply wanted somebody to bolster her kitchen cabinet and to come support what she otherwise would be supporting, as opposed to having somebody who constantly reminds the Democratic leadership of the fiscal consequences of different ideas, sometimes to the displeasure of those who are there. But I am the fiscal watchdog who keeps saying, okay, if you want to do this, here are the consequences. Before you start launching this new project, you need to know, number one, this is what it may cost, and number two, these could be the trade-offs. You can't just do things unilaterally in the party. 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, you would have heard on the lips of anybody, tax and spend Democrats. You hardly hear that anymore. It's more tax and borrow Republicans. But we have, due to the 1997 budget agreement, and due to what's happened in the Bush administration, and due to our efforts on the Budget Committee to continually call attention to the situation, we've gained a reputation for fiscal responsibility we didn't enjoy before. And
so you have to remind everybody of that once you're actually in charge.
Yeah, we got here for this is one reason. Long before the polls on other areas moved in our favor, when that question was asked, whom do you trust more to balance the budget, we began moving up and the gap began widening between us and Republicans. On terrorism, whom do you trust more to confront the issue of problem of terrorism? That was one where we lagged behind for a long time. It's more or less even now. But on fiscal policy, we gained credibility a long time ago, and we don't want to lose it. Number two, I would propose that we go to Josh Bolten, who spent a stint at OMB, to Rob Portman, whom we all know because we served with him in the House, and to Mike Paulson, whom I know personally because he and I were in service together, military together in the Pentagon for a couple of years. And you got three can-do types there now. Bolton is a loyal chief of staff, smart, quick study, careful, but loyal to his chief. Portman is more of a political player. And the catalyst amongst the three could be Hank Paulson, except for Hank's relative lack of political experience. But those three people, I think, inside the administration would be interested in sitting down at a table to see if we could explore some kind of budget agreement over a period of time. And that would be, I'd have to get the consent of my leadership council to at least openly approach these conversations. I wouldn't want to take the initiative only to look behind me and find out we didn't have any followers.